Adulthood, to me, it's a process actually. I've been like taking responsibility even before being an adult. My name is Favour Adama. I'm an entrepreneur.
Wow.
I'm a student.
Okay.
Let's say I'm a big sister because it's a big responsibility actually.
Wow.
Yeah, like I love that part where my parents were responsible for me.
Okay.
The school they put me in and everything.
Okay.
But now as an adult, I have to take responsibility for every decision I take.
Obviously. The first time you clocked 20 years, because I believe you're more than 20 years right now.
Of course.
All right. The first time you clocked 20 years, I know you will not feel much of the burden on you. Okay, let's say 21. What has been felt like in your 20s?
I'd already set some goals for myself. The way my life was going,
Okay.
I was like, okay, by 21 I should have graduated. But things did not go as I had planned.
Okay, I guess you.
Okay. So at that point I felt stuck, honestly.
Wow.
If I'm being honest, like I felt stuck. So like then I had to intentionally come out of that being stuck. Do you get? I watch YouTube videos. I talk to other people around me, and to know if I'm alone
in that
yes
situation.
In that kind of situation. Like, are you guys really stuck too? Am I the only one? And
I get you.
A lot of people were like, oh, you're not alone. Everybody had plans for their lives, and life happens and everything. So that was what like my 20s have been like. Me getting to say, I'm supposed to be onto the next right now, onto the next thing. Okay, I'm supposed to be pursuing my career now, leaving education.
You felt stuck.
You get, like, I was still stuck. And then one thing was, even my younger siblings were already
moving ahead.
Exactly.
How would you feel?
Jesus, it was a lot. I used to be like,
I wouldn't imagine that.
It's a big deal, but
you don't have no choice.
It's a big deal. People that you gain admission before.
They're
already convocating.
Oh my God.
It's a whole lot.
Oh no, that's feeling. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I've gone past that now.
Okay. What would you say your career path as a kid versus your career path now? Is it aligning, or it changes? Because myself as an example, when I was still in the basic classes, my ambition was to become a doctor, like a medical doctor. My mom had to get different kind of medical
wow.
I had stethoscope, I had injections, I had gloves, I have a lot of things. But when I got to, right after writing my exams, my orientation. So right now, all I can think of is being a businessman. Business type. Let me just deal into business.
Exactly.
I have no idea with medical.
Let the money just come in.
So now that's it. I'm trying to question to you. Like, okay, what's your view on that? If you have to check it.
Alright, so I did not really romanticize, oh, I'm going to become this, I'm going to become that.
But I thought every children, get to think about that.
Would I say it's for my parents, They were not always like saying, oh, what do you want to become?
What about in classes?
In
classes then?
Honestly, I did not remember saying, oh, but I used to remember when I was still in secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah, like, oh, some of you will become a teacher, and I'm like, I don't think I want to become a teacher. Oh, no, I'll be like, I don't. But I was very sure that I don't want to become a teacher. Do you get? But I never romanticized what I was going to become. Honestly, in fact, my first jam, my dad was just like, "Are you interested in taking this jam?" And I was like, "Let's give it a try." You get? So that was just it for me. I did not romanticize what I'm going to become in future. And now I'm an education student.
Now you're a teacher.
Oh God, I'm being trained.
I'm sure you will observe team practice, one aspect or the other.
Actually, and I'm like,
so what do you think of this current career?
Wow.
Is it cool?
It's not that bad.
But look, now, do you have a choice?
Yes, of course. I still have
so what are
choice.
your alternatives?
All right, so I can take professional courses and switch into a different career.
Wow, beautiful.
Yes,
Beautiful.
like
beautiful.
and some of my friends are actually going into accounting.
Okay. Oh,
You know,
yeah.
but I'm not freaked about accounting, so I'm a management girl.
Oh my God.
So I'll prefer.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I prefer taking courses like CIPM.
Okay. So what has been or what is the hardest lesson adulthood have taught you?
Like, you can't do life alone, honestly. I would advise my younger self to get people of like minds on their side and at every time. People that their goals are aligned, so to speak. So, and I've seen, would I say, times where I'm like, if I know someone, this thing would have been a piece of cake, or
Okay,
so
yeah.
both ways, it has taught me to always have people on my side. You cannot just do life alone, honestly. I would always tell younger people, be intentional about having good people in yours, and not just don't be stingy in this part, like, oh, you want good people and you yourself are not a good person. So make intentional step to be a good person, because that good friend you are looking for too wants a good friend.
Yes.
And one other lesson I've learned is, be ready to learn, be ready to unlearn some things, relearn some things, and master some things. Do you get?
I guess.
So I used to say that we are from different background. We have different,
obviously.
yes,
Sure,
we have different perspectives to life and everything. So when you get somewhere and like almost everybody's telling you that this character, this perspective to life is very wrong, you should do your research and unlearn it. Yes.
Oh, this is deep.
Yes, you should.
I don't think I really told that man people a lot of things. She had lessons upon lessons. Oh my God, so touching. Ever thought of a moment where you think adulting is a scam? Adulting is a scam. If there's one song this lady sang, Penny, I don't know, adulthood is a scam. Have you ever thought of it that, okay, this is the reality of it? So where?
I thought
What
of
happened?
it. Okay. The point where you have to take decisions for yourself, and I'm trying to like remember one decision. Do you get? So, okay, I don't know if you guys remember, like, relationship, like getting to that age whereby you want to like choose your life partner. Now, now you are responsible. You are not just taking decision for only you.
Yes.
You are taking decision for your family,
yes,
your unborn children.
Yes.
This person, for example, I said it before that, oh, I'm a firstborn.
Yes.
Like someone that my siblings are going to be able to see as, oh,
look up to,
elder brother kind of vibe. So taking that kind of decision, I'm like, can we just go back to the time where someone will just take the decision for me? And I'm like, because to me it's been a whole lot, focusing on red flags, because believe me, when someone approaches me, I'm already looking at all
my Jesus.
I'm already looking at all the red flags. Honestly.
What are red flags, men?
Being selfish, being all about I, and I'm like, be like, say you never ready. Be like, say you never ready.
I get it.
Do you get? Another red flag that I look out for in a man is like you being a mama's boy. Like, me as a lady, I'm taking decision for myself, and you as a guy, you are telling me, oh, let me ask my mommy.
No, come on, that's even a red flag for me.
And I'm like,
fun.
I'm so sorry, you cannot do this. You get? So
that's cool. That's cool. So you mean, if I'm to conclude what you said, like in that aspect of you having to decide on your relationship aspect, is it?
I would say taking decisions. My younger self will actually be proud of me, honestly, because I've unlearn.
Wow, you really learn and learn. I get you.
So I've learned a whole lot.
Oh, say,
Like
wow.
I've taken a whole lot, like a whole lot
Yeah.
of my life seriously. Before I would just be like, just I'm not reaching anybody bad though, so nobody's reaching me bad. I don't take my spiritual life so seriously. But now I'm very serious in my spiritual life, my academics, my career, making friends. Because before I was always this one man mopo, always on my own. I've made friends. I don't do adulthood alone.
In a year?
Yes. Like always have God on your side.
Okay, yeah.
Take your spiritual life seriously. Have people of like minds, and be intentional about everything you do. Something dropped in my mind just now because I've dealt with it before. Procrastination. Don't procrastinate. And don't be lazy, because the difference between you and that person that you are looking up to is that they take steps, they took action, they were intentional about being that person. You get? So don't be lazy. I don't want to use one word now, but get up and work. Get up and put the work into yourself, and you're going to see the results. Yeah.
Obviously. Thank you so much for that. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope whenever we call on you again, you would,
Of course, I would.
Oh, that's so
I'll make
beautiful.
myself available.
I have a very smiling face. I love that too. Okay, no problem. To everyone watching, to everyone listening, we say big thank you for taking your time to taking your time to view this video, and don't forget to subscribe and share.